Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV for the Rising event this time. 2 events back to back. Well, as per usual, I guess. The summer event and then the, anniversary event, I guess. This time it's in Costa del Sol, even though it's all fucking packed away. Look, it's all gone away. But these people are still here. A message in a bottle. And, they're still just chilling around. It's the lady from behind the counter. Look. Yo. Oh, well, if it isn't our shining star, who set so many hearts aflame with his high-flying feats of the Moonfire Fair, what if we didn't participate? Thanks in no small part to you, your contributions even, we were able to close the curtain on this year's festivities in style. Though the revelry and rejoicing may have ended, needless to say, there is still plenty of work to be done, like cleaning up after the fucking beach party, because that's going to lead to a lot of pollution, isn't it? Let's face it. While we're favoured with spectacular crowds again this year, I fear it comes with the unfortunate effect of which to say this beautiful beach remains cluttered with garbage. While I realise this is a rather trivial task to impose upon an adventurer of your stature, would you be so kind as to help me tidy up a bit? It would really mean everything to me. Should you find any discarded items, simply return them here. I guess I'll go tidy up over here. She's tidying up there. He's tidying up over there. We'll go pick up all the rubbish from this side of the beach. You never really think about that, do you, huh? Like all the events that MMOs have, right? They have the Moonfire Fair and the Rising, and then they have like Little Ladies Day, Halloween, all these different events. They must make such a fucking mess. Like holy shit. Empty bottle. I picked it up. I picked up the empty bottle. And paper as well. Are we gonna put the paper into the bowl and just pretend? Like, oh shit, we found something. Here we go. I picked a whole bunch of stuff up. Welcome back. I can already see that the beach is looking cleaner for your efforts. I would be happy to take any discarded items picked off your hands. Yep, I got this paper scrap, this rusty fishing rod, and I got an empty bottle. Even though it doesn't look empty. Jeez. Does not look empty at all. Thank you, friend. We truly appreciate your efforts after all. It just wouldn't do to launch the celebrationary fireworks over the beach with jestum and junk. No, that's right. We don't want to have the beach all full of junk. Well now, what have we here? It appears to be an ordinary bottle, but it's a letter inside. How curious. Why, I do believe I'll take a closer look. Will you now? What a weird thing to say. Near till land, heavens spew crimson, seep black dooms, stray seeds valiant. It's no use. The ink is all smudged in so many places. Deciphering the letter in full is all but impossible. That said, all this talk of heavens sprawling crimson and seeping black dooms isn't very pleasant, is it? Wait, just as a thought, what if this is a message, a warning of sorts, intended to help us forestall the impending calamity? Yeah, you think it's to help us forestall a calamity, a letter in a bottle, huh? Perhaps I'm overthinking this, probably. But better safe than sorry, wouldn't you say? Why, I've half a mind to take off immediately and investigate further myself. So let's just review. I'm sick of tidying this beach. You found a letter in a bottle with some weird words on it. Fuck cleaning, let's go. I still have another half a beach to hit to clean. Please, won't you be so kind to look into the letter on my behalf? Alright, fine, I'll do it. You clean. She isn't going to force doing her clean duties, turns out. She's just going to make me do it. My friend Baron in Limbs of the Minza, he's a veteran reporter, and for the vegetable harbour, Highland, just happens to be expert on cryptic poems and philosophies. I'm sure he'd be able to tell you something. I'm terribly sorry to burden you with yet another menial task like this, but the fate of the realm may very well be at stake, and wherever this leads, I promise to compensate you properly. Alright. So I'm going to compensate you with a weird ass minion doll that follows you around. It does resemble your friend, your friend Stola. Don't worry about that. Where are we going? We're going to Limsa. No, we're about to Limsa. Oh, we have a way in Limsa. Let's teleport to the Arf Castle. Be quicker. Oh, it is literally right here. Oh, listen to the music. I love it. It's good stuff. Yo, Bran. Something I can do for you, stranger? If you've business with Bran, best state is quickly. This Gaz has leads to follow. What the fuck is a Gaz? Does he mean? Is it about geese? No, surely not. I have no idea. I'm assuming in this context, I'm assuming it means this man, this guy, this dude, you know, this bro, this man, this person has followed an incident to investigate. Yeah, I got a message for you, dude. You want to fucking read this? Tell me what's up. Promo's wondering about this letter, you say? Well, you couldn't have come to a better place. Hand it over, my good man, and let Bran see what he can glean for you. Oh, he's gone. He just ran off of it. Oh, he's back. Did Bran know it, or did Bran know it? I don't know. What did you know? There's no mistaking these chocobo scratches, this quillmanship of none other than a roving minstrel of no small rupture. As for the content of the letter, why, it's none other than particularly promiscuous passage from the 7th verse. What? Of the Divine Chronicles, as writ by Mazelia Thousand Eyes so many years ago. If you'd care to hear it, old Bran would be happy to perform a dramatic reading of the full words. Yeah? Near till land consumes sun, can see bare moons, heavens spew crimson flame, hell seep black dooms. Stray seeds quicken in ash grey embrace, velvet blades forged under the 12's good grace. It's talking about Bahamut, I guess. Pretty ominous to say the least, no? But I would be worrying over much. Scholars posit that this was a prophecy foretelling the 7th umbral calamity, which, as we all know, came and long since gone. And thank the 12 for that. As for why our misstelling friend saw fit to scribble this down, bottle it, and toss it into the sea, well, I don't know. We stutter over to Eldar and ask the good man himself. After all, that's what with it being the rising and all, it's a good occasion as to reflect upon the rebirth of our realm. Alright, so we just going around. Starting Costa, gone to Limsa. And now we're going to Uldar. So I don't know if you guys remember me complaining a couple of events ago about there being no posters. There's no store here. I can't actually, there's no fucking store. Complaining about there being no posters, right? And last event, or you know, a couple of weeks ago event, they put a promotional poster back in as one of the rewards. And I was like, hey, we got a poster. That's cool. I love posters. I love when they add the posters. It's really fun. This event comes with 5 posters. I'm not going to claim responsibility for that because without any of the people on the development team even know who the fuck I am. But it's still cool. It's still super cool. Hey, look, the stage is back too. Oh, that's nice. Nice to have the stage back as well. Yo, Wandering Minstrel. Well met, my friends. Might I interest you in a song? Yeah, always. But that's not why I'm here. An interview with the Harbour Herald, you say? You do this humble minstrel a great honour. I would happily oblige, but be forewarned, there may be matters which I am not at liberty to divulge. But of course, anything and anything you'd be willing to tell me, and my colleague here, Old Bran, would be nothing. I see. Never mind. I read that weirdly. It's because there's a comma. Old Bran would be nothing but appreciative. Well, my friend, I must say this brings me back a ways. I indeed scribed this letter many years ago, before the calamity came to pass. Shit, fucked up. With the disaster looming nigh, I wow, I have no idea. In small farming village, just a stone's throw from the Bloodshore, near what is now Costa del Sol, though none called it by those names in those times. I spent night and day penning countless letters, identical to this one, placed each one in a bottle and cast them out to sea, in hopes of warning Eorzeans far and wide of the realm's impending doom. Many of my adventures... Why don't you just tell them then, rather than putting some weird, like, fucking scribed message in it, like, where people ain't gonna understand? Many of my adventure and quickities assisted me in the task. To think that one of those letters would find its way to you after so many years. Yes, fate works in mysterious ways. Why, yes, I do believe that my muse stirs within me. You might indulge me for a moment? Oh, he's sending me back in time. To the opening cutscene? Yo! That's really fucking freaky! I was never a goon. I don't like my warrior, my monk. It's really quite freaky. Greetings, warrior light. You needn't be alarmed. Don't make that me as well. Oh no, it's not. It's okay. It's Yoshi P. This is a world that exists outside our reality. Your reality. Could it be a dream? A fight of fancy conjured by your weary mind, perhaps, or perhaps not. Why? I want to know the significance behind the classes. Is it just the? It's just the classes. It's the one I started as an archer, and then it's every single class that each expansion has made you. I guess. That's interesting. It's a pleasure to welcome you here, old friend. Or shall I call you the Warrior of Darkness? In any event, it's been quite an adventure we shared, you and I. So yeah, alright, yeah, it is. It basically is. So it's the Dragoon, it's the Warrior for Realm Reborn, the Dragoon for Heaven's Ward, then the Monk and Samurai for Stormblood, and then the Warrior of Darkness, the Dark Knight, and then me now, which is the Samurai again. That's cool. I like that it has like my original class with like shit gear on. Oh, how 5 years have flown by since I crossed the rift to this world. I trust that your adventures here yet stir your heart and nourish your soul. We are still here, just as ever, scribing the events, and will go down in history of the vast realm. A job, of course, that I could not do were it not for your extraordinary exploits. One might even say it's just as you have embarked on your adventures, we also have been on an adventure of our own. Each adventure brings meetings and partings, and countless trials that must be overcome. The task is never an easy one, but the journey's end, we emerge stronger, more enlightened, and closer individuals than we want to be. For this reason and many more, the world to share with you is near and dear to our hearts, as nothing else could be. I kind of want like a quick fucking screenshot of that. So look at all of the me. that's the party I've always wanted. I ain't got the healer though. And so I will remain here, singing of your great deeds, through that have come to pass, and those that are yet to dream. Oh, you know what? It might not be. It might just be a coincidence that what I started as was an archer. Yeah, it's probably just a coincidence, because I'm pretty sure 1.0 it's an archer, right? 1.0 was an archer. And he's wearing the 1.0 gear. Because if you start when you start 1.0, when you start as an archer, you wear something very similar to this. Although I don't think I could have been a male Makote. But it's still, you wear something very, very similar to that. So that's probably why it was an archer. It might have just been a coincidence that it was an archer. I started as in Realm Reborn as well. Let me know, I guess. Let me know if yours was different. I'm suspecting not now, but yeah, you tell me. And so I remain here, singing the songs of your great deeds. Oh, I read that bit. Oh, I'm clapping for myself. Yay! Take loads of pictures of me. Now the time has come for the vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. In truth, there are others who have messages they wish to share with you, but do not worry. We shall find a way. That's good, Charlotte. I like that one. Ever will we be watching over you. Guide the realm unto peace and happiness, warrior of darkness. Till next time we meet. What a song! Wow. Oh, that was amazing. It was most mellifluous, moving composition. Fucking hell, what an asshole would say something like that. That I've ever heard. You have outdone yourself this time, my minstreling friend. He's like, yeah, thanks, dumbass. Get out of here. Why, I best get back to Herald and put pen to parchment before I go forgetting the words. Be seeing you, friend, and tell Prepare the greatest Gaz in Limsa sends his regards. Aye. The calamity took so much from us, but Eorzea arose from the rubble and the ashes, to stand as strong today as ever she has. And to you, whose courage and devotion will see our realm an even brighter tomorrow. I dedicate this song. O hero of rebirth, thrashing, heal you this sacred land. I fucked this up immediately. Lay bare concealed truths and tame the skies. Let Azure guide your hand. Our hero of rebirth, traversing, break you the turret's bonds? Turret's bonds? I don't know if I can know. Embrace your sin and chase the light. To darkness a world will dawn. Thanks, dude. I'm sure that song comes out much better when you sing it rather than when I sing it. The calamity raised this land. The Eorzea we once knew was lost to us forever. And yet the realm as it once lives on to this day, in the hearts of those who call it home. So it is that this season of remembrance, our thoughts turn to those who are with us no more, and to the world that they left behind for it, is truly knowing and understanding our past that allows us to stride confidently toward our future. What a lovely little quest. We got a report now. Is that it? Is that the whole thing? Let's go back to Costa del Sol. Man, I do love this event. Not because it's very exciting. I'm gonna be honest. Not many of the events in Final Fantasy XIV are like super exciting. Like I don't play because there's events every month or so, right? Like that's not the reason I play. It's a shame. I really wish that the events were more exciting and they did keep you more occupied for a certain amount of time. You know, as much as everybody, myself included, has mocked the Yokai Watch event, it kept a lot of people busy for a long time. You know, it had stability. Whether it was just fake grinding or not, I myself quite enjoy fake grinding, so it didn't really bother me too much. But I do agree that maybe it was a little bit too much for everybody to get all the rewards. But at least it kept it going, and the final reward was like, I have that. Not everybody has that. And that's exciting. But I do wish other events were a bit more exciting and had a bit more to go, which kept you busy through the 2 weeks that it existed. You know, it was more of an event that everybody kind of wanted to participate in, and everybody was hanging out. You know, that's why I kind of like the Valentine's Day one is good, because it comes out a little event that you can run through with friends, and then there's the Halloween thing which you can do with friends and stuff. It's exciting. Oh, there you are. I was wondering when you'd be back. Was Brian able to help the puzzle? A years old message to warn people of the 7th Emerald Calamity, you say? Phew. And here I was worried that we were facing an impending doom all over again. At any rate, I owe you something for going above and beyond the call of duty for me today. This might not be much, but please, take it with most sincere gratitude. Thanks. Speaking of which, the strangest thing, ever since you left, we've had more and more of those bottles come floating in with the tide. I'm pleased to say that this time, the words are not ominous in the least, and judging from the penmanship, it would seem they come from a variety of senders. Yes, messages in bottles seem to be all the rage these days, which would all well and good if I were struck into the task of keeping these sands shiny and spotless. Which gives me an idea. If you're curious about the contents of the letters, perhaps you'll be willing to help me pick a few of them up. I'll even throw in a token provided by the festival authorities for each bottle you bring me. Oh yeah, okay. What are the tokens good for, you ask? Why, they can be exchanged for bounty of simple and delightful seasonal goods at the Rising Vendor. Take my word for it. Be worth your while. Alright. Let's have a look at this minion. A brave new Y'shtola. We have a Y'shtola minion now from the real world when she hasn't been back to the real world yet. It's quite interesting. Message from distant shores. Well, let's give it a go. We get 10 rising tokens from it. After all you've already done, you're still willing to lend poor Popolo a helping hand? You truly are a saint. Or perhaps you're just curious to find out what these letters say. I couldn't blame you for that. I am too. Anyhow, with how many of them are washing in these days, I don't suppose they'll be too hard to find. Bring me back what you found, and I'll open them right up. Alright. So I just got to run over to the exact same spot, pick up a bottle, and run back. Is that the situation? See if a message in a bottle from the beach. Oh, there's loads of bottles. Oh, there's only 3. Alright, let's get this one. Message in a large bowl. The other bottles appear to have washed away the tide. Oh, well, rip. We'll do it 3 times. We'll do one of each and see what happens. Okay? I'm sure it'll be fun. If there's anything like Little Ladies Day, Little Ladies Day was really fucking cool. It had like little events depending on what content you had done in the previous games. Is this message bowl in your hands, or are you just happy to see me? Let's take the fucking bowl. Splendid. For doing your part at the beach, I'm more than happy to flourish you with these spiffy, shiny, absolutely official rising tokens. Not sure I like how much extra you put on them. If you want to hold on to it and acquire even more, if you can, so that you can exchange them for any of the wide array of exclusive festival goods and accessories available from our vendor. I don't know where the vendor is. Sure. Do I get to read the fucking letter or what? In the meantime, why don't you take the letter and find a quiet spot here to read it. The fuck is this Amric minion doing there? Hello? I can still remember the day you came swooping into Ishgard on the back of that dragon. I recall that I took even Sir Amric a moment to realize you were friend and not foe. I must admit, I was one of those archers prepared to fire upon your draconian steed. It's a good thing I was wearing my helmet, as I have no doubt my face was beet red with embarrassment when I saw it was you. Having said that, I'm sure I would have been lost among the crowd, as were a fair few of us, to mark your return. Unfortunately, being one of the rank and file makes it rather difficult to really express my gratitude for the brave deeds which I came penned to this letter. Even then, I must rely on the tides of fate to carry these words to you, though you have proven miracles can and often do happen. Ever your comrade, a devoted temple knight. Fuck this little Amric minion. Let's just chill out with me. See, that's nice. It's a really nice little quest. Alright, let's go again. Yeah, we'll skip that. We'll skip her dialogue now, that's not important. Oh look, there's more people looking for trash. There's the huge Rogadin dudes from from the previous Moonfire event where the little Lalafell dude was peeping. And we got a medium one this time. There's some other dudes there too. They're all picking up trash. That's something that's very cool as well, like putting the NPCs in here for doing the events. Is that a message in a bottle? Yeah, it is. It's a message in my. It's a bottle in my hands. What we got this time? It's a cactus. Oh, off it goes. To those who make a living in the world of the stage, okay, reactions are everything. Each joyous cry, each shed tear, we feel it with your audience, and then some. Oh, here it comes again. It's coming back. Even when the reviews are harsh, we do not look away. We listen to you and reflect. We listen to and reflect upon your every word, each time vowing to use it to provide more powerful and effective performances going forward. There are times when the poets and playwrights ask more of us than we feel capable of providing, but never do we back down from a challenge. Everything we do it for you, and we thank you for being an ever appreciative audience. Yours in gratitude, a humble stage director. Aww. Right, okay, we'll do one more before we end this video. Oh, we'll also have to go to the Rising Vendor. Oh, the Rising Vendor is actually right next to her, so it's not really that big of a deal. The Rising Vendor also looks like 1.0 Memphilia as well, which is kind of weird. Oh, look, there's more people over here now as well. Who are these people? It's the Songbirds, isn't it? I don't know. I can't really see your face. Monago, is that you? It's not Monago. I can't see your face. God damn it. I don't know. It could be the Songbirds. Alright, let's get a small bottle. We'll run past these guys on the way back. Check them out. Yeah, these are the muscular dudes that the female Lalafell lady was looking at. We got this lady, can't see her face. And we got some pirate lady, which I can't see the face of. We got the dude from the fire event. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are either. Well, never mind. Is that a message in a bottle? Yes, it is a message in a bottle. Here you go. Well, it kind of makes me want to write a message in a bottle and throw it out to sea. There's a big fat cat coming at me. Lately, there is nothing I enjoy quite so much as walking the streets of Eorzea's residential districts and stopping to admire as many homes open for the public viewing. Seeing the furnishings all my catalogs and I crafted with love and care, my colleagues and I crafted with love and care, tastefully adorning such warm and welcoming homes, overturned in remarkably creative ways, is perhaps the most enjoyable sight an Arcean can experience. An artisan. Not an Ascian, an artisan. Different. Well, it might not always be different. You could, I suppose, an Ascian could be an artisan. At times, the layouts are so eccentric and unconfidential that I fear it is only a matter of time before they come crashing to the ground. And I am nevertheless impressed with the sheer creativity of display. As for us, we will do all in our power to continue crafting such styling furnishings and adornments. May you continue to find joy in decorating your happy homes with gratitude. A humble woodworker. So I'm assuming these are written by like development team people and shit. Some of these. Like that one might be written by the person who does the housing decoration stuff. If I had to guess. Alright, well we got 30. How are you doing? Rising vendor? Yeah, what you got for me? You got Liberation. Okay. There you go. You got The Legend Returns. Okay. There you go. You got Rise of a New Sun. Okay. There you go. We've got Under the Moonlight. Okie doke. Here you go. We've got Prelude and Violet. Okay. Here you go. And a Requiem for Heroes. Okay. Here you go. What else you got? You got Realm. You got Heaven's Tracker. Meet Your Shower. Alright. They're just random rewards. We got all the unique rewards. Let's head home. And let's put them up. Let's have a little look at each of these. Have a look at all of these fucking posters. Well, this will here will do, I guess. Where we put the other one up. Right. Housing, indoor furnishings. Let's do this with a mouse, shall we? We got this one from Stormblood Time. That's good. I like that one. Okay, put you over there for now. We got this one, which is the opening Stormblood one, maybe. It's very cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is opening Stormblood. Because we were all like, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is Fortola? You can go up here now. I'll find a better place for you in a minute. We have the Legend Returns. That's from the beginning of Ivalice. The Return of Ivalice raids. It's cool. We've got the Near raids coming up soon. That's going to be weird. We got this one, which is the Omega poster. Okay. Got Alpha and shit in there. That's pretty good. That's good shit. Under the Moonlight. This is where Tsukiyomi. This is the actual like lodestone artwork for the patch, which was Under the Moonlight, and had Yotsuyu become lady. Tsukiyomi. And then we had this one, which I believe was the last one. Which was the very last one before going into the new expansion, which has all the emperors and shit, and then has Alphino here with Gaius's hand on his shoulder, being like, "Yo, bro, got your back." And this guy who's like a nice Keali kind of guy. There you go, all 5 posters. That's where they're going. That's where I'm going to keep them. You like that? You like that little display? I think it's quite nice. No, I'll probably move them. But yeah, there you go. There you have it. That was the Rising event. Quite nice. I think I'm going to go do a few more of those bottles because I quite like this event. Like, I did the little ladies event like 10 times more than I should have because it had just extra little events that I could look at and stuff, and they were cool. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, leave a like and a comment down below. There's still more Shadowbringers coming out on the channel. We're almost at the end of the storyline, and I appreciate you for watching that and enjoying that. Please leave a like on this video as well. That helps me out tremendously, as well as those ones. And more job quests and more events on the way. Bye bye.